All right, everybody. Episode 54. You're gonna wanna listen to this one. There's a big surprise in there. Don't read the title before you listen to it, though. Just listen to it. It's great. Get in there. Listen to the whole thing. All right. Thanks. This is How I Met My Brother.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the How I Met My Brother podcast. We have a very, very, very special episode today. Before I get to that, I would like to address the giant elephant in the room, which if you're watching on YouTube, you will know that is my eye. I suffer from a rare condition called STY. I have one.
He's a sty guy.
Yep, so I can really basically only see out of my right eye. So that's why I look like I got roughed up at church a little bit over the weekend.
Yeah, the sty guy over here, he did not get punched by Dolph from Rocky 4 or whatever movie that one is.
Mm-hmm.
Might be Rocky 3. I'm sorry for all you Rocky enthusiasts out there.
Yeah.
But he did not get punched by a Russian-jacked and sweaty man. He just got a sty.
Yep.
He's a sty guy.
The oil glands in my eyelid are all clogged up, so I've got a puffy eye.
Yeah. Have you ever tried just taking a needle to it?
Ooh.
Would that hurt?
That. Yeah, would that hurt? Yeah, that would hurt.
I
can barely put eye drops in my eye.
Would it like
needle?
Would it like? don't look at me in the eye.
That's what Jess says. She said she can't take me seriously. We were having a serious conversation yesterday, and then she looked at me in the eye and she started laughing. She was like, "I can't talk about this right now." That's a true story.
Don't look at me in the eye, bro. Don't do it.
I look like that. Gumbo or whatever, that character. Really homely looking with like two different shaped eyes.
Gumbo,
yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting that wrong too. I'm just a mess.
From
I'm a
what?
hot mess. I don't know. I'm not sure.
No, just your left eye looks like. You ever watch Lord of the Rings?
No.
Well, first of all, you need to watch that.
It's not my cup of tea.
No, you don't even know. You just need to watch it.
That's fair. Whatever.
It's the best movie, best trilogy that's ever made. But there's an orc.
An orc.
Which I'm sorry, that's how I'm starting this off.
That's what I sound like.
But there's an orc that has like an eye like that. I'm going to show you it.
Does he suffer as well from this terrible, terrible condition?
No, I think he's just an ugly orc. Not to say that your eye is ugly.
That's cool. I'm ugly. I've been calling myself the freak of nature. I told Macy this morning that maybe that we could enter into a circus because she's cute and I'm just like a freak. People would probably pay money. Oh yeah, that's me. That's about right.
That's about it.
I am an orc.
Yeah.
Orc, Lord of the
Can you guys
Rings.
see that? It just looks a little bit like that. Just the one eye though. The rest of it looks way better.
I know. It makes me appreciate how handsome I am.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Yeah.
Because I look at the other side of my face, and I'm like, wow, that's an 8 out of 10 right there. That's not too shabby. 7.88 maybe.
Yeah,
I look at the other one. And
I think you could rock the look.
Yeah, the style.
It kind of makes you look tough. You know what I mean?
That's what everybody's been saying today. It looks like I got punched in the face.
If I saw you walking down the street, I'd be like, I gotta be careful. This guy, he can take a hit.
I keep saying you should see the other guy.
Yeah.
But that got old after like the third time I said it.
No, I keep saying it.
Anyways, I do not want to steal the spotlight today.
With E-Y-E.
Yeah, E-Y-E. The Sty Eye guy.
Sty don't want to steal this.
Sty don't want to steal the spotlight. Oh, man, I wish I said that. I don't want to steal the spotlight. Today's very special. Over the weekend. Now, if you're listening to this, it would be about a week and a half ago now. You got engaged.
That's right, baby.
Married.
I did it.
I am just so happy for you. And
Thanks, man.
it was so special. Jess and I said that we were just so honored to be a part of it, to help set up the whole thing and be there for the dinner and everything. It was really super cool. Thank you.
I was honored that you were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So take us through it. How'd it go? Did it go according to the plan? How did you feel beforehand? Are you happy or are you regretful?
Yes. Let me just So, it was a stressful time.
Yeah, it was stressful.
Very happy to answer that question. It went pretty much according to plan, and I couldn't be more happy about it. I knew that something was going to get messed up, but nothing really did. So that's
I was gonna say what got messed up.
No. Like just part of me was like something's gonna go wrong, but no, it went pretty well. The OG plan was to go to Harrisville Golf Course and propose on the 9th hole, but they had a tournament. I actually batted my eyes at them and said, "Oh, but please, I'm gonna ask my girlfriend to marry me," and they were like, "Sorry, tournament." And I was like, "Oh, okay, so you'd rather 40-year-old men that don't have anything, to do in their life to play on your course rather than, have this really nice engagement picture taken on hole 9 that you can put on all over your social media and everybody will want to go there."
It's true.
But I digress. So we went to Connecticut National, and I'm actually kind of happy about it.
Yeah?
You know why?
Why?
Because it's a lot prettier there.
It is. It's a nicer place.
And even on hole 8, Jordan was like, "Wow, this is really pretty." And I was like,
"Oh,
just wait, baby. Just wait." That's what I said. She was like, "What?" Just kidding. But yeah, it was a lot prettier there. I did have to pay for 18 holes, which was stupid because we only played 9. But it was a day, it was good. I woke up and my stomach was just a mess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you've been there. I was so nervous. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to eat because I was like, I'm gonna throw up. It was just so, and I'm not the type of guy to get in a tizzy like that. Usually in the big moments, like I usually am just like whatever happens. I'm just gonna go out there and perform. You know what I mean? And I was hype. I wasn't like scared. I was hype, but it was nerve wracking. I started off the day with a video to all the boys saying it's nice. Game time. I wanted you guys to know that it's game day. But yeah, it was good. She came over here. It was funny. She actually, when she was over here, she was like, I was just kind of like, I couldn't sit still. She's like, what's up with you? Yeah. I was like, me. Crazy. Yep. So that was kind of funny. But she didn't see it coming.
No, I was going to ask, since you were acting abnormally, did she know that something was up?
No, she said she just didn't think anything of it. Sometimes I do get a little wiry when I have a little too much Mountain Dew or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. So she just kind of pointed like, that's how he is, crazy Jakey.
Crazy.
But yeah, it was cool. We played golf. The funny thing about the whole day was that was in the first time in a while that I've lied to like almost everybody that I saw that day.
I know, really.
like I obviously lied to her all day, which is for a good reason. But then I booked 4 spots. That's what they call them now. 4 spots at Connecticut National because I didn't want anybody to golf with us.
I don't blame you. Yep.
Because that's weird, and she doesn't like it because she's getting better, but she's not that great, and she feels pressured when other people watch her.
Yeah,
unless it's like you and Jess or something, but like random people, like So I get to the guy. He's like this like little teenage kid with an iPad, and he's like, "Oh, which one are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, we're the 252 or 251." And he's like, "Oh, yep. Where's your other 2?" And I was like, "Oh, actually, they just called me. They couldn't make it." And then that was a lie.
Yeah.
But I'm not paying for 4.
So the lie count is at 1.
Yeah. So I lied there. So he was like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Go. You guys are up." So I'm about to tee off, and these 2 guys pull up.
Of course.
And they're like, "Hey," and they don't even ask. They just say, "Hey, we're gonna play with you."
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I wouldn't have allowed them to do that after that.
No, yeah. So I was like, "Oh, actually, guys, like, you might not want to because my friends are meeting us halfway through. They're just stuck in traffic, but they're gonna be here and they're gonna meet us. So you might not want to because then it'll be 6 of us, and it won't work well." And they're just like, "Oh yeah, you're right." I like made them convince themselves that it wasn't gonna be fun for them.
Yeah.
So they were like, "Oh, okay." So they left, and I was like, phew, "Good." Lie number 2.
Yep.
Then 2 holes later, we're on the green, and the cart girl pulls up, and she's like, "Do you guys want anything?" And I did.
Yep.
But I said no.
Oh. Okay, there's a lie, I guess.
Lie number 3.
Why didn't you
I was
get
thirsty.
Something?
Because I was too nervous. I didn't know what to say.
Really?
I don't know. In my head was like, I was like, "Oh, I need to buy another water because I only had one, and it was really hot. It was really hot that day.
It was really hot.
Burning. And I was like, I need to get another water. But then out of my mouth came, no thanks. That's a lie. I feel bad for that. She was a nice girl, too. So, whatever.
3 lies.
3 lies. And then we're driving down, and Jordan had forgot, or I didn't tell her, like, why you guys couldn't come golf with us. And this, I guess, is not really a lie, because you were at church.
It's true.
But I was like, yeah, they're at church, and they didn't know how long it was going to go, and their grandfather was speaking, and they didn't want to leave too early, and they want to spend time with him. So I guess that's like a partial lie. So you call that for a half.
Okay, 3.5.
All right, yeah. One landed in the out of bounds. I couldn't find it.
Okay.
But I found another ball, and I said it was mine. And hit that one.
Ooh.
Because I didn't want to be embarrassed on my proposal day.
It's true.
So that's another lie.
Okay, 4.5.
Yeah, I think that...
I'm sure that you lied to Jordan multiple times throughout the course of the day. So let's just round off that half to a full 5.
All right. Five lies there. Oh, another one after we proposed. After I proposed, not we.
After we got proposed.
After I did it. Jocelyn was like, oh, I'll see you later. I'm going to a graduation party. And I was like, I honestly forgot that the dinner was a surprise.
Yeah, we had no idea what you were doing in that moment.
Well, I knew that the dinner was a surprise for the sheer factor that it was a proposal dinner.
Sure.
But I thought after I proposed that I was just going to be like, yeah, everybody's at the Black Dog, let's go. And I'm an idiot. So when Jocelyn's like, I'm going to a grad party, I was like, no, you're not. And she was like, yes, I am. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I clicked in my head, I was like, this must be a surprise. And she doesn't think anything of it.
Really? So, yeah, I thought she would have gotten the hint.
No, sure. I'm telling you, bro, she doesn't worry herself with such trivial things.
That's
you know
good,
what I mean?
Because she has such a powerful mind.
She's very smart, but she just like doesn't care. You know, like she just trusts that she's along for the ride, and whatever happens. But she doesn't like look into things.
Yeah,
she takes it like, you know what I mean, which is unless it's like important. But like if it's like what we're doing for dinner, she's like whatever.
Yeah,
like she wasn't like, oh, that's weird. Jacob, didn't do said this. She was just like, oh yeah, Joshua's not coming. You know what I mean?
That's great.
But I also lied, and I was like, just to cover myself. And when we were in the car, I was like, oh, you know what? I must have thought about dinner tomorrow at your mom said that she was doing dinner. But that's what I was thinking, not tonight.
Oh, okay. There's another lie.
Yeah, that was another lie.
6.
And she was like, oh yeah, okay.
Dang. So I was the only one that you were honest with all day.
Yeah.
Wow. Feels good. Feels special.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pause. So, to celebrate the occasion, I got us a little something.
Oh,
to have a toast to. We have a couple Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Oh, frick, bro.
To celebrate.
I've been wanting Mountain Dew all day, and I just haven't gotten one.
Little BB. Little Baja Blast.
Little Baja. This is what I'm all about. Come on. I'm just scared.
No, I think it's good. I just picked these up at the Citgo.
the classic Citgo.
Give me a clank. To forever.
To
your future.
All right, now let's do one for Jordan and
I. And one to the listeners.
Yeah.
This is the second of our 17 toasts.
Yeah. To Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah, that hits. I haven't had a Baja Blast since Taco Bell that winter night that you and I went. That winter night?
Yep.
I was going to say, I feel like you've gone to Taco Bell since
Well,
then.
I've been to Taco Bell since then.
Well, we know. Good old Baja Blast to cleanse the palate there, eh?
Side note, your dad was like, we were talking before dinner, because there were 20 of us, and so he came down to Jess and I's side of the table, because we were basically the only people over there.
Yeah, I know.
So we're like-
Well, my brother was supposed to go, and he was going to fill the gap. But then
he couldn't make it.
He couldn't make it because he's a big nurse guy, you know?
It's true. I get it. But I told your dad what I got, and he was like, "Oh, salad, eh?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm getting a little, chunky." He was like, "Yeah." No, he said.
I've
and
noticed.
Then he's no, that would have made me cry. He said something about how I can't get rid of this stubborn weight either, and I'm like, your dad is the leanest 35-year-old I've ever met in my entire life.
35, yeah. He would like to hear that.
Yeah, you can tell him Jeffy said that.
Yeah, I'll tell him. No, yeah, he recently just lost a bunch of weight.
Dude, he looks great. Your dad looks.
Yeah, it's
On his A game.
it's sad when back in the day, my dad would give me clothes
Yeah.
because I was bigger,
Yep.
and but now I give him clothes because I'm too fat for them,
Yep.
and he's too skinny for his clothes.
I feel that pain.
So if you ever see my dad, he's always wearing my stuff.
Yeah.
Always. Like one time he
true.
showed up in these joggers, or actually no, the whole outfit. The socks he had on were socks that I got from my old job. It's actually kind of weird. This company that sells flashlights and stuff.
Yeah.
Gave us socks with their name on it, Nebo.
Really?
Yeah. But they were actually really nice socks, so I gave him a pair. So he's wearing those socks that are from me. He's wearing these joggers that don't fit me anymore. He was wearing a Liberty volleyball shirt that I gave him.
I've seen that shirt.
He was wearing that, and then he was wearing this jacket, this Nike zip-up that I gave him. And then he was wearing his USA men's basketball hat that I also gave him. Head to toe, dripping with swag in Jacob Cody swag. So
Closet of Jacob.
if you guys want, I offer. I'm kind of like what do they call them? I don't even know what I'm called. I don't worry about that. I just worry about the fashion.
You're an influencer?
Yeah, influencer slash can't think of it. Someone who dresses someone else
Stylist?
Stylist of myself. So I charge $50 an hour actually. If you need a style advice, or if you just want some clothes, I'll give them to you for cheap.
I might take you up on that. $50 is cheap for a good stylist. Now I have a feeling you're a great stylist.
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything I just mentioned right there.
Yeah.
It was just added. I was just like, here you go, slap it on. Yep, and my mom and him have been married for 30 years, so it must be working. You
It
know
must
what I mean?
be, yeah. Jimmy gets all the chicks.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
anyways,
do you have any other thoughts? Any other thoughts about everything?
it was just a great day.
It was a great day.
It's super awesome. Everybody that we invited besides my brother, who we hung out with last night for a while, so he still came down. But everybody was able to meet, and it was awesome. I didn't know this, but I didn't know that you got presents on your engagement day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was. So got a bunch of gift cards and got a nice picture frame and a cigar and some champagne that we're gonna celebrate. Pop some bubbly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
Got some good stuff.
that was a good surprise. Especially because. My parents, her grandparents got us all Amazon gift cards, and Amazon Prime Day is tomorrow.
Oh, that's a good point, actually.
We got dummy money to spend on whatever we want.
Wedding stuff.
Yeah, we're probably going to use a lot of it for some wedding stuff, but also we said we'd buy something fun with it because, I don't know.
Something for your trip, maybe.
Yeah, I do need to get little converters.
Oh, I forgot the outlets are different over there.
Yeah.
You're going to Norway, right?
Sorry.
I poised the Baja
Yes,
Blast. I just don't want you to get married. You're my little boy. I can't let it happen.
I inhaled some saliva, but also I thought you were gonna say you're going to North Korea. I don't know why. It just popped in my head because you started saying no, and I was like, North Korea, why? No, we're not going to North Korea. We're going to Norway.
Yeah, thanks. I had a feeling that you might be going there.
Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Our mini vacation turned out really cheap vacation is going to be turned into our mini moon, where we're just going to go for 6-7 days and see the Northern Lights. Maybe I'll hold her hand. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm thinking about it.
Maybe seal the
We're gonna be
deal with
married then,
handhold.
so I might as well.
You could probably hold her hand. I would wait a couple weeks till after the wedding, though.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. Hand holding is very serious,
Yeah.
especially if you interlock. Oof.
I know. No. Just like this.
Oh,
not
okay.
fingers.
Then that's fine.
Not fingers interlocking.
Mm-hmm.
Just like kind of like this,
Mm.
because that's too much.
Interlocked fingers are reserved for the boys.
Yeah. I mean, what? No.
Gotta tuck your homies in at night and give them a
Yeah.
kiss on the forehead, you know?
Yeah. I respect that. Did you do that?
Yeah.
You haven't been at my house in a while, so.
Yeah, it's true. I'm running around with my other guys, you know. Gotta keep everybody happy.
Man.
I'm Big Bear. They call me Big Bear.
I'm Big Bear.
I don't like the way this is going. I don't know why I
They
said
call
that.
me Big Bear.
All right, that's
Oh,
enough of that. That was
brother.
weird. All right, redacted. We're redacting all of that. We're cutting that. Sorry. That's not true. These are lies.
But anyways, it was a good it was a good proposal day, you know.
What we were even talking about.
No, it was
Oh my gosh.
everything was good. We actually have just started yesterday planning the wedding because it's on an undisclosed day in October.
Mm-hmm. Don't want the press to get heard of it.
Yeah, I don't
Word
want
of
them
it.
to show up, you know. So TMZ has already like been parked outside my house waiting to get the details.
Mm-hmm.
I
They keep upping my offer
Yeah.
to
Don't
to
take it,
give
bro.
everything. I'm gonna when it hits like
Oh.
500 mil.
Well, TMZ, they've been outside. I've just been opening my shades, taking my shirt off, and flexing at them, hoping that they'll be scared enough to run away. That's what I do to everybody else in the neighborhood. So
It's true.
yeah,
They probably don't
Yeah.
think anything of it because that's a pretty normal occurrence out
Yeah.
here on the street.
yeah. One of them actually got bit by a coyote last night. So
Yeah, that's sad, huh? I heard about that.
yeah, it was on ESPN.
ESPN, not NBC or Fox. It was on ESPN.
Oh man, where? How did we just derail so
I don't
fast
know.
and hard?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But yeah, good stuff. Wedding planning, as you know, is a little hectic, but you know I thrive in those positions.
You do. You really do.
Doesn't really stress me out.
You know, I was a little bit disappointed about one thing and one thing only.
What's that?
So, throughout the day, we were keeping each other updated, and you shared your location with me, which I thought was really special. And then after dinner, I noticed that you stopped sharing your location. So,
I actually,
It's
when you, well, first of all, when you asked me for my location, you were like, would you just share it for me for like 12 hours? Like that's it. That's all.
did I say that?
or like 6 hours or something like that. And as a joke, I thought it was gonna tell you that I did that. But when you share your location, you can share like for 1 hour or until the end of the day or indefinitely.
Yeah.
And I was like, I hope it says like to the end of the day, and I clicked that. So, but I just shared it with you indefinitely, so now you know exactly where I am at all times.
Sick. That's exactly what I wanted. Thank you.
Yeah.
The people
Anytime.
closest to me share their location with me.
Yeah. But don't get mad when you see JFK Roofing on there.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about him.
No, we gotta talk about my mom's betrayal because I haven't talked to her about it yet.
Yeah, I've been meaning to have a conversation with her about this.
Yeah, that happened actually on the proposal day.
Yeah, I know. I told you I wasn't coming
Yeah,
because of it.
yeah. I think I was on like the 5th hole,
Mhm.
and Jordan was hitting her shot, and I was trying to stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
So I just opened up Facebook real quick.
Yeah.
And the first thing that pops up is my mom sharing Jeff's competitor
Bro.
on Facebook and saying, "Really nice guys."
Smiley face.
Smiley, yeah. And I was like, "Oh man!" And then I just closed it because she came back in the cart.
Mhm.
And but minutes later, I get a text or Snapchat from Jeff or something. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Snapchat, wasn't it? Or
No,
was
I
it
think it was a text.
Yeah, and you were just like, yeah, it was a text because
Pretty
you're
ticked off.
Yeah. I'll have to sit her down, talk to her about that for sure.
Do you think it was an accident? Because she...
She might have thought it was yours.
That's what I'm thinking. Because how does she know them? for one.
I don't know. She might have thought it was yours.
She probably did because like
Jeff.
JPW is the parent name of the parent company or whatever. So I guess that could be confused by JFK.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I plan to call her later about it.
Yeah, let me talk to her first. Let me just try to settle it in a calm way before you start
a bunch of drama.
Yeah, before you start screaming at her, you know. But if she doesn't listen to me, it's fair game. You know what I mean?
I would never scream at your mother. Yeah, that cut a little deep, but it's fine.
Yeah, you know, I do want to know. Maybe she knows someone from like karate or something.
Maybe she may.
But I really it would make sense that she thought it was yours because she does that all the time. Like since we've gotten engaged, she's like been looking at houses and stuff
for you guys.
Yeah, and like she kept showing me these houses, and I was looking at them, and I was like, this doesn't look like around here. And it said I think Dudley or Oxford. That was Oxford. And I'm looking at it, and it's Oxford, Missouri. And I was like, yo, Mom, you know this is in Oxford, Missouri, not Massachusetts. She's like, oh man. But she had shown me like 6 houses that were like reasonably priced. I was like, there's no way that this big house is like $200K in Massachusetts. There's just no possible.
Yeah, it's impossible.
So she gets easily confused when it's like letters. So
okay, I'll rely on that. I'll keep telling myself that.
Yeah.
I opened up Facebook and I was sad. I was just sad.
Yeah, it's a sad day. That'd be like if your dad was like, "Yeah, we love using JPI recruiting." I'd be like, "Yo, what, dog?"
Leaving a 5-star review on Google for them.
I recommend them for all recruiting needs.
Yeah, no, we're not about that. We're JCSI or no one, and it's no one.
That's right, baby. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not enough needs, but it's all right. Oh man. Yeah, great day. Great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to the listeners. You made it all possible. You guys are going to be paying for my wedding.
It's true.
We've made a whopping like $8, and all $8 is going towards my wedding.
It's true. That's my gift
thank
to
you for contributing. To actually, yeah. Well, 4, and you're donating your 4 to me. Yeah. So thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, I was going to say something about this. Now, since we have started the pod, we missed my engagement, but we had my wedding. We're going to have your engagement and your wedding. All in this pod. Forever. To stay in the in the ethos for people to listen to.
You know, I definitely like that about this.
Me too.
That there's all these... You know, I was thinking about the other day. This is kind of a sad thing.
Yeah.
So I just get ready to be kind of sad. It's kind of a little morbid, but not really. But I was thinking, like, when I was watching the reel that you posted earlier today, which was great, by the way. Good job.
Thank you. People like that.
Yeah.
Got a good amount of likes.
Good. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, you know, when I'm like 75 and like Jeff just passes away from like having 4 styes in one eye.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna watch.
I don't know what that was.
You know, what, like Beavis and Butthead? Is that how they laugh? Like,
that's what it feels like. Oh my gosh.
But anyway, when you are dead, I'm gonna be like, oh man.
Pass on.
Look at this. I have this whole catalog of videos I can just watch and cry as
It's literally, I thought about the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Except in my in my version, you die first.
Well, I would... Yeah, it wouldn't be... Oh, man. Yeah.
It's kind of cool, though. I'm also kind of embarrassed for my kids... or your kids to one day listen to this or see the reels and be
I think they'll find it funny.
Daddy, you're an idiot.
That's what this pod's all about. Sharing our idiotic stories, you know?
Having a blast doing it.
Yeah. They'll probably listen to this and be like, oh man, Dad, you're the funniest guy I've ever met.
Yeah. Maybe your kids will say that to you.
Yeah.
My kids will probably say that to you too.
No, your kids will be like, Dad, you're really funny, but Uncle Jacob, I want him to be my dad.
You're right. You're right.
Just kidding.
I was going to take that into a very dark place.
Oh,
I'm going to not.
Good choice, my friend.
Yeah. Speaking of social media, we started a Threads account.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm not a fan so far.
You
It's
know,
weird.
let me get your take on this. Kind of moving into that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm against Threads.
Why?
A couple reasons.
Oh, I know why. It's about the Zuck.
Well, yeah, so Zuckerberg, first of all, is a big scumbag. I mean, if I really look at it, he's already got all my information because I have a Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that was like 7th grade me being an idiot.
It's true.
You know, so I can't blame that kid.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Handsome guy, but stupid as rocks, you know?
Handsome
Stupid.
lady killer, little fella. But
Yeah,
dumb.
the idiot. Yeah. But now I just think like I've read all these things about it, and it takes all your information.
Mhm.
Like,
I saw
where's
that
that
too.
going? You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And then on top of that, Zuckerberg, I just don't like him, and he did it. And also, it's like, and I don't know if this is true,
Mhm.
but I read that it was basically like a carbon copy of the code used from Twitter, because a lot of Twitter employees that got fired
Mhm.
went over to Threads, and there's like going to be a whole lawsuit and everything because they took
Yeah, I
a
heard
lot of the
about
same
that.
stuff. So I also don't agree with that. And also Elon Musk, he's all about free speech,
I love that.
and so Twitter's been awesome, and Threads is not going to be. Everything's going to be suppressed. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Because that's how Zuck is.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. Can you go on, since you have your phone, can you go on Elon's Twitter page? There was a very funny tweet he sent out. But in the meantime, I saw your tweet on Twitter. Obviously, your tweet on Twitter. I saw
Wait,
your
which
tweet
one?
on Threads.
No, don't ever say that.
And it
Wait.
replied. Okay, so this one with Elon was replying to someone.
Oh, this?
Okay, I saw that. That's what I'm laughing about. Zucker, your tweet in reply to Elon's "competition is fine, cheating is not." You said Zuckerberg started his career stealing ideas and things from people. Nothing's changed. And immediately when I saw that, I just pictured Donald Trump. That's like a very Donald Trump tweet. Can I see that?
Wrong. Zuck doesn't know anything.
Like so dismissive. I loved it. But there was something else Elon said
Is
recently.
it about Zuck?
Yes, he called him a name.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay, I don't know if you want to say that or not, but I thought that was really funny. If you saw,
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was real or not.
Yeah, no.
But it is.
Well, he has a parody account that somebody's been tweeting from,
Mhm.
and it says parody because that's what Twitter does now. It's like
Yeah.
it puts parody on it,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently it's just this big joke that he keeps like responding to it.
Yeah.
And like the parody account tweeted yesterday or today and was like, I don't know which account I'm tweeting from, my real one or this one. And he just responded and said, same. Like,
Dude,
you know,
he's so funny.
and he's the richest man in the world.
I
So
know.
tell me, like, when people, like CEOs, these big companies say, I don't have time for your shenanigans. I don't have time to have fun. Like, this dude is tweeting.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess he owns Twitter, so he's got to be on Twitter. But still, like,
he's really tweeting himself.
yeah. And he's just having a good time.
Mhm.
You know, he's like one of the happiest billionaires. For what I mean, maybe he's not happy. I don't know.
I was
Maybe-
going to say, that's
maybe
a
it's-
slippery slope.
Maybe it's all a show, but
Mhm.
he seems like one of the funniest, happiest
Mhm.
guys, richest guys of all time.
I mean, Robin Williams did too, and we all know how that ended.
Yeah,
Not that he was a billionaire, but, you know.
yeah, he did seem very happy
I saw a sad thing about him too. Never mind.
with the gorilla.
The gorilla?
Yeah, when
No,
the
I don't
gorilla.
recall that.
Oh, he met this like gorilla who knew sign language,
Mm-hmm.
and the gorilla was like really happy when he saw him.
Yeah. No, not that.
Oh, all right. I just love gorillas. I don't know.
Yeah, I
They
love
call me
bears.
Big Gorilla.
They
yeah.
call me Big Gorilla. Dude, yeah, I don't know what happened with that.
They call me Silverback.
They call me Silverback. They call me Silverback.
That's what they're gonna call me when I'm older and I have gray hair.
Yeah, it's
Not
true.
Silver Fox, but
Mhm.
Silverback.
Silverback. I'm gonna be Silver Bear. You're gonna be Silverback.
Silver Bear. No, I'm just gonna call you Polar.
Yeah, I had a hard time with that whole parody account because obviously, as you know, I sent you a tweet by it and I was like, "Wow, is this real?"
Yeah, I
And then
know.
minutes later, I was like, "Never mind, it's not."
I know. I thought you did that as a joke, and I laughed.
No, I was, and then I noticed it said parody on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
Some of them get me though. Like people who fake Twitter accounts are good.
Some of them, yeah.
There's like, have you ever seen? There's like a fake sports account.
Yeah.
A few of them, but you know the ones I'm talking about. They're all different parts of the body, if you know what I'm talking about. And but they post like they were posting 2K ratings, and I believed it so much that I was mad. Like one was like, oh, LeBron James is an overall 100,
Yeah.
the first time since Shaq in 01 or whatever in 2K to have a 100, and I was like, this dude is 40 years old. Why are we giving him 100? He didn't even do anything. Like, he's still good. Put him in, like, the low 90s, but 100? But then I quickly realized that it was fake. And actually, they even post, like, that one posted about, there's this guy, I don't know how to say his name correctly. It's either Imani or Imoni Bates. He got drafted in the NBA draft. But he was this big thing in high school or whatever. But then he kind of dropped off in college, but he just got drafted. And one of these accounts posted a stat line from the summer league, and it was like 27 points on 7 of 8 3-point shooting and like 12 rebounds and all this stuff. And it was completely false. Like he had like 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists or something like that. But it tricked him. He reshared it on his Instagram. And like I saw it on Twitter, and then I actually went to his Instagram, and it was still up. He shared this like fake stat line about himself because he like must have thought that he did better. But they look so real.
I know, they really do.
You know what I mean?
Those like Adam Scheffner, the Adam Scheffner parody account gets me sometimes.
Dude, they all get me, and then there's sometimes where those famous people actually tweet radical things, and I'm like, is this fake? Like when Donald Trump, when he tweeted like Rocket Boy or whatever, I know we talked about that before, but like I thought that was fake. I was like, oh, somebody photoshopped this, and then I go on his Twitter account, it's real.
Yeah, you're like, what?
Oh man,
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I know we said we were gonna keep this one a little shorter. You wanna blast out of here? All right, y'all.
That was a good little proposal.
Yeah, nice proposal episode.
Yeah. Yeah, little. I like the little touch here that we did our little toasty. You know what I mean?
Little Mountain Dew Baja Blast toast. I like it.
I respect that.
I almost got regular Mountain Dew, and then I was like, you know what? It's a special occasion.
Yeah, you got to get the fancy Baja Blast.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
But thanks y'all for following us and liking all our stuff and whatnot. And congratulations to you, Jakey. It's been a very, very, very pleasant time on this podcast. I'm looking forward to many more years.
Yeah, me too.
All right, y'all.
All right, subscribe and follow and like and all that garbage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good. We like it. It supports us. Get ready for our golf video.
Yep.
We're going to be talking more about it in the next episode.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be coming out soon, so
all right,
keep an eye out.
See y'all in a minute. Bye-bye.